Yes, we are on location, and if I can stop smiling long enough, I'm actually going to introduce the reason why. It's Jim J.D. Cronin. Hello, Jim.
How are you?
Do you like the J.D.?
Well, it's cute, but it's JP. James Theater. No JD. We don't do JD. Not on location.
Yeah, we do actually when we get back to the restaurant. I'm out here at Cronins in Warrensburg, and as usual, there's a million people mulling around, playing golf, and we always love to come out here. We came out here last year, actually pretty much to the same location, so we could catch up and just tell you about Cronins and tell you what's going on. So some changes this year, exactly where we are, right, Jim?
Well, where we're sitting now is a gazebo that we put in here last fall. We rebuilt the fourth tee. It's right on the banks of the mighty Hudson, and it's made a big difference. We've elevated it, so I'd like to think the river should leave us alone for a few years. We've got some landscaping to be done, but what a beautiful setting it is.
You know what, the people, again, you have such a great crowd of people here. They're all friends of yours. They all come out here. You know, there's plenty of places you can play golf, but let's face it, there's only one Cronins. And there's some people over there, as a matter of fact. Hello, how you doing?
This is home.
Yeah, I know it is home.
This is home.
Actually, just getting Jim away from the crowd over at the restaurant is difficult enough. So, you know, where we are right here, you were telling me a very interesting story, that the ice actually came up like 12 feet. Right?
I've seen ice come in here more like a glacial when the river floods in the springtime with the ice damming up below us, and I've seen it here where you couldn't even tell where you are. So putting it up in the air, we rebuilt the third green a few years back, and I've decided to rebuild the fourth green. We also figured, hey, we better build it up so the ice doesn't do it. Not every year. There's water, there's flooding most years, but the ice damage is really what you're concerned with. So putting the rocks around the back of the green, I'd like to think it will protect and keep us going for many more years.
Well, so what kind of changes have we got this year?
Well, the one big thing is everybody wants faster greens, you know, and it's with small greens, sometimes with faster greens you have problems, but together we have used a growth regulator. We've got a new mower, we're mowing closer, we're rolling. Different methods that we're using trying to speed the greens up, and most people are pretty happy now, but as we get into the summer we're going to find out that you know, all is not well with fast greens sometimes. You know, you hit a green and you roll right off it, but hey, people are happy. There's more consistency. The course is in great shape. This is as nice of a springtime that we've had coming into out of the winter, and a lot of smiles. A lot of people are happy, and hey, good stuff.
You know, I'll attest to this. There are a lot of places you can play golf, and let's face it, a lot of places, I always call them the corporate courses. You know, they're just run businesses and whatever, but you can find this guy on this course at 6 o'clock in the morning. As a matter of fact, the only time we can ever call him is 7 o'clock in the morning, and then sometimes we're lucky you're already gone, you're out.
For sure.
You know, so you do everything from mowing to do whatever you need to do, right?
Well, it's a family-run operation, and I think it's hands-on is really the key to success. As you mentioned about corporate golf, when you become a number, you start to lose interest. You know, it's nice to have that personal touch. Sometimes people will say the Swedish words to one's ears are their own name. So it's nice to say, how are you, Antoinette, or how are you, Mr. Jones, or, and hey, we've acquired many, many acquaintances over the years. You know, interesting.
Yeah, you know what, I got one last question for you. What do you love about golf?
Well, I enjoyed the game, of course. The people are a big part of it. Being out here and seeing the beauty is a big part of my life. You know, I've got to a point where my game is one notch above insipid, so the beauty is what I enjoy. And being out here on the banks of the river, hey, even out here with you guys today, it touches one's heart, you know, and watching the golfers come through here and seeing beautiful shots like the shot this gentleman just made. Hey, good stuff.
Yeah.
A little windy out here, but it is a beautiful day.
Actually, the wind just kicked up, so Jim, we're going to sign off, okay? It's great to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Always. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.